Hello everybody. Well, good seeing you guys here for this kind of late Sports Monday. Unfortunately, I had to make it a little bit later than usual because I left something at the gym and had to go back to get it. So that knocked off some time off my day. With that said, we are ready to open up this special World Series edition of Sports Monday with some Ken Griffey Jr.'s winning run. This came out in 1995 after, actually, wait, I just gotta turn the volume down. Okay, that should be better. So, is that good? So either way, this game came out in 1995, and the game is named after the one of the great all-time series between the Mariners and the Yankees, where Ken Griffey Jr. scored the winning run, I think the 10th inning. And then it turns out that this was made by Rare, and they made some really kick-ass games in the mid-90s. And then it turns out that Nintendo actually had a share in owning the Mariners, so that's why they were able to make this game. Oh crap, I'm gonna get content ID, don't I? Oh well, might as well have to deal with that. Let's see, what I was gonna do was I was gonna do World Series mode, except there's one little problem with that. And that is that at this time the Houston Astros were in the National League instead of the American League, so I can't really switch to them at any time. So instead I just got to do this the bootleg way, which is a exhibition. And by the way, what these modes are, you have a season mode, you have World Series mode. Let's see, you have this MLB challenge, which is actually a Mortal Kombat style, just move up and beat the team next to you, which was actually a pretty nice mode too. So let's see, who would I beat? Now, by the way, the Braves are the best team in this game. So that's what that is. And then you have the All-Star game where you can actually do the home run derby too. I think I might actually do that a little bit later. Instead, what we're gonna do is just a guerrilla style World Series, and that's gonna be between the Los Angeles Dodgers and Houston Astros. So since I think the Dodgers are gonna win, I'm gonna play as them. And then if you go here, you get the option to adjust your lineup. And this is basically what it looks like. Unfortunately, they didn't have the rights to the MLBPA, so all these names are made up. Which is actually a good thing in my opinion, because I do love these names. See, I wonder if Phil Boone's starting for me. Okay, he is. Yeah, just gonna turn the volume down a little bit more. Just do not want any of that content ID stuff sneaking in, do we? Then again, since this was made by Rare, I'm wondering if I could actually not get content ID'd. Let's see, who did I want starting this one? Yeah, I want this guy starting game 1. This guy's starting game 2. Yeah, so I might just play him twice and then see how that goes. Because games actually do take a while in this, So either way, you get your option to bunt, you get your option to swing, and if you hold up, you get to be able to hit the ball in the air. If you hold up, you hit a line drive or a grounder, and then if you hold down, you hit the ball in the air. And also, it actually is kind of tough to hit in this game. Yeah, that was my own fault. Mostly because there is like a 20-mile-per-hour difference between pitches. Like between curveballs or fastballs and the like. And also to steal, you have to hold X, or you have to double tap X. And then to lead off, you just press X once. Oh, that changeup is always a very deadly pitch. Both in real life and in this game. Personally, I think that should be a requirement when you're teaching kids how to pitch for the first time, is be able to throw a changeup. But that's just me getting on my soapbox. Also, the tricky thing is there is no sound cue, so it is kind of hard to tell what's coming up. Like, you can kind of predict it, but not very well. So let's see, for this one, you hold down for fastball, left for curveball, right for your specialty pitch, and up for a changeup. And then you can just aim the ball accordingly. So my specialty pitch for this guy is the super fast, which it's like 100+ mile/hour fastball. Missed it. And also, if you hold nothing, it's that's like kind of like a slurve. So either way, thoughts and prediction on the World Series. The Astros definitely are going to be the more worn-out team, just from having to play 7 games with the Yankees, while the Dodgers were able to take care of the Cubs in 5. So I think that is kind of going to play as a factor. And also, I think the bullpens are going to have a big hand in this too. That's because the Dodger bullpen was lights out, and then the Astro bullpen had some problems with the Yankees. And also, both teams are really good fastball hitters, so it will be interesting to see how they handle that. Alright, we're not gonna argue. Not one bit at all. I was way too late on that one. And then the funny thing about that other series is that the home team won every game between Houston and New York. And this time the Dodgers have home field. At least they finally got rid of that stupid All-Star Game rule. As you can tell, I was not a fan of it. So then, because of that, that's why I do think the Dodgers are going to win this series. And also the way the rotations are. Because even though the Astros do get Keuchel and Verlander for 1 and 2, they still have to be able to figure out how to win in LA. And that one just got over. Also, it is pretty hard to run on guys in this particular game. It is worth throwing over there at least once. Also, the thing with these big guys is that you can't throw a fastball past them. And fortunately, that's the second guy I doubled off. Although I think the most important hitter in this particular series, I'm gonna go with let's see. I think Jose Altuve is probably the best overall hitter. But we'll actually go with the guys ahead of him. And then it turns out they double me off. Now I'm gonna say, I forgot who was starting game 1 for the Dodgers, but I think it's yeah, I think it's gonna be either Yu Darvish or Rich Hill, but I'll probably go with them as the pitcher. So I think if it goes 7, then Yu Darvish has to win 2 games. Then as far as the managers go, both of these guys are, for the most part, inexperienced. So I think Hinch actually used to be a former general manager who became a coach and then who became the manager. And then, let's see what else. And then Roberts was a player before he got hired. Yeah, at least for Red Sox Nation, he was actually the guy who had that big steal in Game 4 of the famed NLCS comeback, or ALCS comeback. So either way, whoever's watching this, let me know what your predictions are. I'm gonna have to figure this guy out eventually. Alright, take him however you can get him. I wonder if this guy can steal. I also thought Delano DeShields was a good player. Yeah, it actually is kind of hard to hit in this game. So don't be surprised if these are like 2-1 games or something like that. Or else I'm still the bust 'em in type. And then whenever you see that flashing, that means they're running. Okay, good, gotta run. Okay, good. Just gotta make sure I'm set up here. I also do like the music that plays whenever you hit a grand slam. That's one of the many things this game gets right. So I had to figure out how to bunt better. Because I know there is a way. It's just been a while since I've played this. That was a good pitch too. Yeah, I never really was a fan of the slider as a specialty pitch. I always built my team off of like super curve guys and then some super fast. And then actually the thing you could do is that's not gonna go. One thing you could do, if you have a lefty who throws a changeup, you can actually use that and just strike out people a lot. And strike people out all the time with it. I also do like how it locked on the outfielder, so at least you don't have any chance of overrunning the ball. Or the outfielder locks into the ball. Oh, that was close. Not quite, though. Fly ball. Oh, so you can throw the ball harder with X. But then if you do that, then it's actually easier to make a throwing error. Oh boy. Fly ball. Yeah, this is my first official gym. And we get out of it. Fortunately, robbed the guy. Or robbed the pitcher. Of all people. Fly ball. Well, that was well done. Especially because there's like a 30-mile-per-hour difference here. And this could be close. And right at the track. I also do like a lot of the little things this game does well. That mostly has to do with just the way people are. Damn it. That's like the game atmosphere, the being able to trade for players. Do like that part too. Hey, if the Astros hit into this many double plays though in the World Series, they're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Come on. And this game is tied. Also, when the home team hits a home run, you do get to see fireworks. So that's a nice touch. Jeff Bagwell is one of the better hitters in this game. I think that was more or less show me pitch. Yeah, this is where it starts getting interesting. Oh, not when I'm swinging at stuff like that. Preparing for the slider on that one. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. I also do like at this 7th inning stretch, that's where they play Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Fly ball. You're out.
Ready. That's one down.
You're out. Fly ball.
I also like with 2 strikes, whenever they have that chant going.
You're out.
Fortunately, both of us just mowed down the other team's lineup. I thought that was worth it. Seeing as how runs are kind of hard to come across.
Come on. Fly ball.
Aggressive today.
Strike. Fly ball.
Gonna add some nice crack to it. Not making the last out of 3rd.
Safe. Ball. Strike one.
Or that curveball is gonna be the death of me.
You're out.
Should not have swung at that, but okay.
Come on. You're out. Fly ball.
Well, at least I've kept this guy to only 1 hit. Well, I jinxed that one. Not letting this dude beat me. Okay, I guess I am.
Safe. Come on. You're out. Safe. Fly ball.
Got all of that one.
Time.
Might as well show this off while I can.
Come on.
So I just gotta put myself in the right position here. Just tap over.
Ball.
A little bit more.
Strike one. Strike two. You're out.
So I gotta figure out how to score 2 more runs.
Fly ball.
That's a nice start. Also a nice start.
Time.
Anyway, I got somebody who can hit. Oh crap, I don't know who hits in this game.
Strike one. Fly ball. You're out.
Fucking seriously. Unfortunately, it was just the same guys who kept beating me. I might as well just show this off now. There you get your option of playing as the guys who were in the, I think it was 95 home run derby. So you got 4 American League, 4 National League. But of course we gotta play as Frank Thomas, so let's see what we can do. And this was old school rules, so it's until 10 outs. Whoops. I also do like how they show you the distance. And not quite. Really, all you have to do is just hold down and then hit B. Nope. And then that one was a little bit too early. That one was way too late. And while we're here, I might as well show off the team I got going. Who am I playing as? Oh, okay, the Rangers. Remember this save file? So what I did with this team, with the Rangers, was I made them all guys with speed that's that's like a full meter worth of speed. So I just built an insanely fast team. Unfortunately, I had to put some guys out of position. Like, most of these guys are actually center fielders. And then also built a solid pitching staff with it too. But that's also one thing I do like about this game, is just the way you can build your team. And then just see how far you can go with it. Yeah, see, this is what I did. And then it actually isn't that light on power either. We got guys that can hit the ball out. Not the best fielders, but we like the speed. And then this is how we set our rotation. So everything pretty much went the same. But either way, I think that's going to do it for Ken Griffey Jr.'s winning run. I'll probably come back to this again after the World Series and just see like who's winning, and then probably do that again next week. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon. See, I don't think I'm streaming on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, I should be starting up a new challenge mode. So I'll go ahead and look for that one. And see, I think I might also stream. Yeah, I mean, I might or might not stream Mario Star on Tuesday. I'll keep you guys posted. But either way, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon.